You're not invited yet.
Whoa, that's high expectation.
We'll start up with the usual quick announcements. Welcome to the Wixoss GP Seattle, sadly, final American Wixoss GP. Glad to see everybody here as usual. I'm very, very happy that we had such a turn up. Glad seeing a lot of faces, new and old. It's been fun. It's been a cool ride. I'm glad to have done it. What's up? You need?
Who's joining you?
Oh, yeah. He just wants to say they just want to feel cool. I know I am the coolest, but like.
We need to match his ego, you know.
We need to match the ego. All right. All right. But no, we're all glad to have you here. It's been a few years and it's been a lot of fun. So happy to that. As for the tournament, it's going to be a 6-round tournament. As we start, wait, you should do it now. I should just hand out the little cards now. While Right, so as we finish this up, we will be handing out your participation promos. We ask that they stay face down until round 1 starts and we open. So we all open and face them up, face up for the first time together.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty.
It'll be a little cuter.
Round 0 open.
Yeah.
Round 0 open.
Yeah, round 0 open.
Round 0 open all at the same time. It'll be kind of grand.
It'll be a little cute.
Yeah, it's the participation card that was like.
Announced
for them.
All right, so go hand it.
Also, we as judges, we also have an additional card to give you guys as thanks from us for being such an amazing community through all these years. Literally, we do it for you guys. So we'll be handing these out now.
There.
Yay! If you fuck it up, it's really funny.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Let's do it. Yeah, you'll get it as soon as you see. Dude, this art is so good, man. I know. This art is so good. Sorry, these are. This is open.
3, 2, 3.
Open.
What? What? You are passing across.
Several hours later.
In first place, Kokako. In second place, Total Person 418. Third place, Rue. Fourth place, Emmy. Fifth place, Starfruit. Sixth place, Willison. Seventh place, Skewer. Last, Sirion.
I'm Skewer. Geez, where do I start? I guess, okay, so at the moment, I'm in top 8. So this is right before top 8. Hopefully good news after, but luckily for me, I'm already qualified for Mugen Shoujo, so I don't necessarily need to. I guess there's less pressure on me than other people. But I guess back on topic. So like, I really love Wixoss. Wixoss, I think, in my opinion, just one of the best designed card games in terms of like a game design perspective. Like everything's like balanced. Like most L-rigs are viable. Like, and you can play your favorites pretty much without too much detriment. And you can even see like here today's top 8. They haven't really. I don't think they revealed it yet, but like there's like 5 or 6 different L-rigs in the top 8. So the format's very diverse. Yeah. There's like maybe 1 or 2 repeats. So I think at least 6 unique. And it's got something for everyone. Like it's not an overly complicated game. You don't need to memorize combo lines. Everyone can just play their favorite, have fun, and even at the top levels, there's a high ceiling too. So like there's definitely a lot that goes into play, and I really enjoy that part of it as well. Deck building's I love deck building. Like the creativity you can express yourself in deck building is just way higher than a lot of other card games where it's like very archetypal, locked. Like you have everyone plays the same decks. Like that's not as interesting to me. So that's I love about Wixoss as well there. I'm optimistic person. I would stay optimistic. They said they want to try to bring it back. I'll believe them and have my fingers crossed for the next 10 years. Because I never expected to get this game in the first place over here, and they surprised everyone. Then they can do it again, and I'll keep my hopes up.
So if you win the top or Mugen Shoujo, what little rig will you get as your art?
Probably Lion. I've had times where I've like certain Elric more than others, but for the past couple years, it's just Lion's just been there for me, and I respect the commitment.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm Rue. I started playing Wixoss in I think 2023. It was like I guess 2022 because it was the year before the first English GP. We found the anime. There's the tabletop mod. We played that for a while, and it was just it was pretty fun. Getting into it, we found out that we had a locals nearby. We met up with Scob and Extreme Bystander, who helped us learn the game and stuff. And then I feel like I was always a casual player for the majority. You're in top 8 now, right? I'm top 8 right now. Yeah. In GP1, well, there was a change. There was a shift. In GP1, I played Carnival because Carnival was my favorite rig at the time, and it didn't go very well. I think I didn't really understand the game yet as much as at least I do now, and no one really understood there. But it was a really fun time, and at the time I was still I didn't join any of the online communities before the GP. I just went to support some friends, the friends that were connecting at San Francisco area. So that was a good time. And then, after that, I joined some online communities. I met a lot of really cool people. Some, basically my best friends in the whole world I met through this game last year. And we started doing events together. We went to Vegas together, and we had a great time. And honestly, it sort of evolved past the game a little bit, right? I think, someone came up earlier, Alice, and she was doing a speech about how it's changed everyone's lives for the better. And I think, for me, that's 100%. I feel much more supported. I feel like I have a great group around me now. I don't think I would have ever found that without coming out of my shell, going to these events, playing the game with some other people that are you don't play a game like this unless you're passionate for it. So you really feel that so I got top 8 today. This is my second time getting top 8. I got top 8 in Vegas too as well with Pure Luke, which is the Stone of Pure Luke is my favorite deck of all time. And when I started getting competitive with the game, I started stressing out a ton leading up to these events. And for this one, to avoid, it was bad in Dallas. I had food poisoning that just got exacerbated by my anxiety, and it just killed me. I literally got so sick I couldn't move for a day. I was basically bedridden. I couldn't go to the event. And then even in Houston, where it was a little bit better, I didn't eat anything because I was so scared of throwing up in the entire event. I was freaking out. And this time I was I don't want to deal with any of the stress. So quite literally up until last night, I had not signed up. I didn't have a deck prepared or anything, but I knew what I would play if I did play. And so I was pretty confident going in Carnival is a very undiscovered, people know about it. People know it's strong, but I think people disrespect just how strong it is. And so even with basically I practiced it, and I've been playing Carnival since it released in Japan, almost 2 years ago. So I'm pretty familiar with the deck, but basically just the sheer strength of the deck combined with the fundamentals of playing it for so long was able to get me to third place in out of space, which I'm pretty stoked about. I feel some of it is the pressure's on me. I really want to get first. I want to get the custom rig. I want to get the Mugen Shoujo invite. But part of me is just happy that I did well in the last event. Yeah. I think I don't want it to be goodbye. Anyone who's at the event knows that there's some hope going on, but we'll see how that turns out. But I do want to say I really hope everyone continues to pursue the game if they really like it. I think the Japanese edition of DIVA is really, really fun. Open Battery is a great resource that I think is I have my issues with it, but I think it's just an amazing gift to the community. And like my user is going to continue hosting events. We're going to slowly integrate JP into it. It's already available. Like if you do Japanese events at your locals, you can already submit Japanese L rigs and lists to my Ism. So yeah, I just hope everyone continues playing the game. I hope we grow it enough, and that way we can pull Takara Tomy back over just with our grassroots community-driven activities. Thank you so much. Of course.
Hi, I'm Tommy. I'm also Double Person 418 online. I finished second in Swiss, 5-1 on Tamago defense. I got into Wixoss back in like 2017, 2018 on an undergrad. A friend of mine told me about the anime, and I watched it. But then I didn't know it was a card game. So I kind of messed around with like on the old like online simulator. I forgot what it was called. Not
WebXOS.
Websoss. Messed around with it a little bit. Had no hopes of it coming to EN, but then it happened. Been playing since then. It's been a really fun journey. I've been to every GP except for the last Vegas one, unfortunately. But I'm just really happy to be here and just getting to be a part of this really great community and play my favorite card game. Honestly, just really thank you to everyone I've ever interacted with. I've only ever had like kind interactions. People have been very, very sweet, very, very easy to talk to. Just take what you've learned or take what you can from what borrowed time we had and just like move on. Just, I guess, not really much outside of just being happy and like just remembering the good times we had despite it being cut a little abrupt. But that's all about it.
Thank you, man, and good luck in the top 8.
Hey, thank you.
Actually, that's nice. Yeah, 2-0.
How's it going? My name is Kevin, also known as If You Do Online. Yeah, I've been playing Wixoss since the game came out because I got strong-armed into it by my friend who's been playing Wixoss for whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll play card games with you, man. So Wixoss is so cool. Like, I really like the game, and pause. No, I really like Wixoss because like it adds so much like expression to like gives a lot of expression to the players, right? Like the way that you can build your decks, the way like use your favorite characters, like obviously, and like you still can play and you still win. You still have a lot of fun doing it. The community has always been amazing. Like I've been doing cosplay every GP now that I've been to. I missed all the I missed all the Texas ones, but I went to every other one. And like I did the first one as sort of like a joke. I was like, oh, what if I did this? That'd be funny. And now I'm just the Interlude guy. So it's just like I just got to keep doing it. No, the community is super nice. Everyone's super friendly. The game is still really fun. I haven't played for the past like close to a year. And I first started playing in the Ready for GP like in the past week, and then I remembered like, man, Wixoss is actually just really, really fun. It's really, after playing a different card game, which is like way harder and like way more difficult and way more serious, playing Wixoss again, where I can like not take it as seriously, but still take it as seriously as I want. That's what the beauty of Wixoss is, I think. Like one of the best parts about Wixoss, I think, is that it's such a low skill floor, but an incredibly high skill ceiling. You can be really good at the game, and you put a lot of work into it, you become really, really good at the game. So I really appreciate about Wixoss. I sort of like this final send-off to English Wixoss, that TM, right? We'll see. But as a final send-off, I'm gonna thank everyone. Anyone I met at the GPs, thank you so much for saying hi to me, saying what's up, and not thinking me too weird. I'm still the only guy who cosplays at the GPs, which I thought would have changed after the first one, but hey, it's all good.
I can't just wear a sock now.
You could have. You could have. Thank you again, Wixoss community. Thank you again for everything. Don't be sad that it's ended. Be happy that it happened.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm Dora. I've seen you do this with a bunch of people now. And yeah, man, always there. I've been to all of the GPs so far. And yeah, love the game. The biggest thing specifically is that Wixoss has a very specifically chill competitive scene. Like the scene for GP is like one of the best in competitive games, for sure. Like get into it. In terms of just like community building, it's been a really, really great time, man. It's been really fun. And yeah, besides that, Inner, I'm sorry, land-based resource system, it's out, get rid of it. No, it's out. Shield, great, I prefer Shield to HP, but Inner having a resource system deplete and run dry, it's important, it's good. Lands, we're out, we're done with lands. But yeah, it's been a really great time. Thank you for everyone coming out. Thank you everyone for playing, obviously. It's been really, really, really rad. And yeah, there are a lot of reasons to like the game, but the GP scene, the community, the competitive scene, just how super chill it is definitely super noteworthy and super awesome and rad. And I love you guys. And it's been just rad, every single one, every single time. Every single one, every single time, baby. Team Mythic, we out here. Wixoss is awesome. You can still check it out. There's servers you can hit up specifically. Oh yeah, yep. And of course, thank you for playing. Thank you everybody for playing. There are plenty of Wixoss Discord servers to hit up. I did. And yeah, there are still people playing online. There's still the online tournaments to play and people to meet and hanging out on Discord. So thank y'all for everything. It's been a blast.
Hello, I'm Malcolm Dillon. I'm here at the last Wixoss GP. I've been here. I've made it to every single one since the first one in Vegas, as well as all of the Carta Magica online ceremonies they did. When they made the announcement about the game ending, it was kind of shocking, I guess, and kind of put me in a lull. And then this GP just reminded me everything about why I love playing this game. I decided to go out the same way I started playing the GPs. So in Vegas 1, I played Carnival. And so today again, I'm also playing Carnival, or played Carnival, went 4-2, which is, it's a pretty good record. It's not like, I didn't get top 8, I got 15th, so top 16 is pretty good. Yeah, I can't complain. Yeah, so for the people that couldn't make it, I hope to see you again. And for the people that are still here, I hope to see them again as well. Without Wixoss, I wouldn't be traveling. Before Wixoss, I never traveled. And so Vegas was like my very first time taking a trip by myself, the first Vegas. And so it was just, and from there I've made it to all of them. So.
Hey man, thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna at least for now I'm gonna miss these events. They're fun. I love seeing everyone.
Online name Fumble Mark 2. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Yeah, Justin.
And you started. When did you start playing Wixoss?
Oh, now this is a funny story.
I saw this.
Yeah.
Thanks for my 5-minute guide. So.
Yeah, this is where it's kind of funny. I'm part of the little group that's here in Tabletop, so I've actually only been playing for about 2.5 weeks.
Right towards the end, right at the end.
Yeah, I've been tangentially familiar with the game, but I sort of got sucker punched by the news that it was ending because, as someone who's been around for a good decade or so with all the TCGs, we have this thing called the 2-year curse, and I was thinking oh, it got past 2 years, so it's probably just got like a cold following like Wixoss says or something. And all of a sudden I hear retirement, it's like, oh dear, and then it brought something up which. Like an old memory of mine. Like one of my greatest regrets when I was younger was I never got into Duel Masters when I was a teenager, and it already ended. And when I was hearing that this was on at least either a retirement or a hiatus or what have you, I was feeling like, I'm not gonna let that happen again. So I decided to grind as much of the game as I possibly could. And I live right next to Tabletop, so
you got to play the last. You got to see it off,
Yeah.
Well, hey man, I thank you for watching my videos. Hope you keep watching, even though it won't be Wixoss content.
Yeah, and also because you did like the 1v1 vids, which helped too.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's your boy Phantom. If you know me, you know me. It's. This game Wixoss was definitely something special to me. I wouldn't have traveled, to all the GPs. I've been to every single one of them, met this great community, just a bunch of fantastic folks. I am sad to see it go. What I'm going to miss the most about it is probably just the pure competitive aspect of it. For like such a good game, like built in from the ground up, It was just fantastic. I don't think I can honestly find any other competitive game like this, even if I tried. So, I'm happy I met the people I did. Got to do a lot of things I did, travel everywhere. It's been fantastic. But, heads up, stay strong, Selectors, We'll see each other again.
All right, hi, I'm Dussel. I'm here at the final GP for English Wixoss. I am one of the 2026 or 2025 Mugen Shoujo participants. It's a emotional experience for a lot of us here. Everybody here is here because they love the game. It's like there's no prizing really to go for other than like the first place, but nobody needs like another Exia promo. That's not what anybody's here for, right? And so I'm really glad that at least this many people showed up, and it's fun to see everybody for the last time and get some games in. And really, this is a final send-off for English. It's for a lot of people, they might never pick up a Wixoss card again after they leave here today. And it's kind of sad, And Wixoss is pretty important to me. I'd been following it since 2020, before even DIVA got announced. And I had heard of it from 2014. I watched the anime. I'm like, this is kind of cool. I picked it up. I got into key selection, didn't play it, but collecting the cards. And then all of a sudden one day, I'm watching the stream, English Wixoss is coming out. And not only that, they announced the P06, and I was beyond hyped about it, right? And I was out of university, I was out of a job, and I'm like, I need to get a job today to pay for these cards. And I did. I took the first job I got offered. I drove across the country to a scam, basically. I got caught up in some shit. But I was paying for my game, and that was great. It was that kind of thing for me. Yeah, so I moved across the country just to be able to afford to pay for the game, just so I had a source of income. There's not really another game on the market that fills this niche solely and only, and doesn't try to hedge their bets, basically, because they're scared of not appealing to the right market, right? You see games like ZX, and half of the cards are dragons, because it's we can't have a cute girl card game because people are going to think there's no dragons in it. Yeah, it's even games that Union Arena came out in English recently, and they refuse to print any sets that aren't focused on shonen IP because they're afraid they're going to scare away people who play the game. And it's insane, because it's not 50-50 in Japan, but it's 30-70. Where are all these sets? There's so many sets from the beginning of the game they just won't print because they're just scared. It's a sad state of affairs, and it was bold for them to try to release Wixoss in English. We came out for it. I'm glad they did. And even if this is the end, there's nothing else after this, it's a special experience for everybody, and I don't think anybody would give that up for the world.
Not at all. And you're going to Mugen Shoujo?
Yeah, so I'm going to be going to Mugen Shoujo, and we're going to find out who the other two participants are here today. 3 people who I've been testing with made it to top 8. And, every single person in top 8 deserves it. And I could not be happier for them, regardless of the outcome.
And, you've been a waifu for a while, so you're going to keep up with Eldora even when English is gone?
Yeah, there's something about it. Eldora speaks to me, and it's sometimes I'm how much do I really care? But sometimes I'll see a piece of fan art online, I just smile, and I'm you know what? No. Well, why am I even second guessing anything? I love this.
That's waifuism 101.
It's great.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Krim, or as everyone calls me or knows me on the Discord, Crimson. I've been playing the game Wixoss for, since 2022. It was a little bit after P00, Interlude DIVA. My favorite Elrig is Hirana, as I have right here. I have the No Limit buttons. DIVA in general was my gateway to this game. I had heard of Wixoss and seen it here and there, but I didn't play the game or paid too much attention to it. I eventually got to playing it because everyone at my locals was well, let's play this game. This game is cool. And I'm but I want to play other game. So eventually I caved and bought a deck, and it was the best impulsive decision I've made in my life, which is weird. But it's led me to find what I consider the greatest TCG communities I have ever experienced in my time playing card games, or in any game for that matter. just everything has been, even the things that weren't so great. You know, the DIVA anime was not necessarily like the greatest thing ever. It's not the next Madoka. It's not the next Evangelion. But a lot for me to say, I know. But it allowed me to go back and see where the game started. Just having that entry point and kind of appreciating it more over time. I will just have a side note that Lost Origin is my current favorite, just how it's written. Sorry, I know. But second to that is Spread. So trust, I've seen it. I've seen the stuff. It's good shit, good shit. But I hope that going forward, you know, maybe the little blurb at the end of our promos today comes to fruition and we see each other and this isn't the end. I think I'd like to believe, and this is just a lot of copium I'm taking right now. I think we'll see each other again. If not in Wixoss, you'll probably see me in other games. I'm always looking for the next thing to chase after, so you'll see me around.
I go by TCG Academia on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel that has a whole bunch of...
Go subscribe up there.
Yeah. No, I talk about all kinds of card games, but Wixoss is one of the first I talked about on the channel, and it's always been one of my favorite games, and I think it stands out as one of the best designed games I've ever played.
Yeah, I've been watching your videos for many years now. I was actually kind of a little nerded out, honestly, when I met you yesterday. So I'm really glad that you actually made it to one of the events. How was this event? Some of the other events kind of a little similar, but this was your first Wixoss event, right?
Yeah, no, it was great. My performance was not as great as I could have hoped, but it was still a great time. And more importantly, I've been playing Wixoss a decent amount just online, but this is the first time I've really been able to get out and kind of put faces to names. And it's been great. Like, a lot of the people that I've been playing with for ages have been... It's been great meeting everyone. Everybody's been fantastic.
Mostly on Open Battle. You've been playing on Open Battle?
A little bit, and then also just webcam tournaments as well.
Oh, yeah, the old Carta Magica webcam, and there was the... what's the other one?
Yeah, there was Loot Card Shop right at the start, and then there was Card Garden, which was operating out of Europe for a bit that I was playing.
Oh, yeah, Card Garden. Yeah, they haven't done one in a while, right?
No,
yeah.
They kind of stopped firing after a bit, but...
What is your favorite Larig?
That's a hard one because I keep going back and forth. Started out loving Interlude, and then Apex kind of came along and it was like, oh, Interlude's meta? I can't play that anymore. But no, the one I keep coming back to is Sasha.
Sasha, yeah.
Yeah. Love the Rizonas. Love it when she is in a more aggressive direction than a controlling direction, but yeah, it's a Larig I guess keep coming back to.
I feel like you're going to go from here, especially now with we might get it back again.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that ends up happening. I would love for there to be some kind of an event to just gather this group of people again and kind of bring everyone back together. But yeah, it was great being able to play Wixoss physically in paper for possibly the last time.
It's a completely different experience, honestly.
Yeah. But at the very least, we have Open Battle now. I know there was a very long time where there wasn't really any kind of web sim at all. So I'm hoping that that kind of keeps the English fandom of the game at least somewhat engaged and can kind of keep it bubbling under the surface, kind of the way it always was before we got the English release. So
if anyone is interested in really good card game takes for various different games, you've been doing it for a while, just talking about like things from deck size to how games like core gameplay, tier lists and stuff. It's been very interesting. I know you talked about All-Star and like key selection and stuff way back in the day, explaining it to people. I thought that was really interesting and cool stuff. Like, do you plan on keeping up with Wixoss and the Japanese meta and everything, like talking about it as it goes on, or?
I'll probably be talking about it a lot less. I think I've said most of the things that I've really wanted to say about Wixoss on the channel already. I think the video about why to play Wixoss as opposed to how is still one of my favorite videos I've done, just kind of breaking down all the things that I like about Wixoss and also the reasons that I think it's a great game, and kind of how all of the things that Wixoss does really well are things that I consider the building blocks of a really good game.
Well, thank you, man. It's been really great to meet you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, thank you. It's been fantastic meeting everyone, but especially meeting you.
Thanks, man.
I still remember one of the, actually, I think the very first Wixoss tournament I ever did was this tiny little online thing. I think it was run through Challenge or something. But no, I still remember that you were one of the players in that event. So
I used to do a lot of the webcam ones way back in the day. when it was like
no, this was back on not Open Bataru. It was the one before
the
that.
the
Webcross.
Webcross. You're the like third person that's mentioned that today, and it's crazy because I remember playing on it a lot, but it's almost like it completely wiped my memory because it's been so long. Because I remember playing on that like way back in the day. You know what I mean? Like 2000 like 15 or something like that, like 16 I played on it. It was it's
slightly terrifying, but that was probably close to a decade ago.
Don't remind me. It's like,
hi, my name is Alice. That's what everyone knows me by. Wixoss is an incredible game, and it means so much to me. It's been there with me in my hardest times and in my happiest times, and I'm really sad that it's ending, but it's brought so many amazing people together that I can't really say that it's all bad, because I get to see so many great people. And while physically it is ending, spiritually, Wixoss will always be with us, even if we don't play it anymore. But enough of me yapping. This is my favorite center. It's Rill. I like that she has red hair and uses a sword. But I'd like to thank Tamanon for everything that he does and has done for the community. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys.
First of all, I just want to start with thank yous. First of all, thank you for the tournament organizers for making it happen. While it wasn't for very long, your base, thank you to Cars for making this possible. And also, a very big thank you to each and every single one of you. Not just the people who are here, but the people who could make it, that wanted to be here. The people who were at previous GPs. It really makes me happy to see that there are so many people who can come together and make such a beautiful community as individuals. The fact that we had such a respect turnout for the last one is amazing. Just to come together to play when I just don't like British games every day. And I'm trying to do this without crying. I'm sorry. But a very deep faith in each and every one of you. And while I'm not sure where you guys will go, whether this is your first experience with a Wixoss tournament or your last, or can this be your last? So. Ready for next set, right? Whether it's your first exposure or you've been playing it since 2014, whether you just are dipping your toes in or you're trying to get immersed even deeper into that love for this game. I love you guys.
That's so cool.
And even though that, at least in America, we can't play this game at a competitive level like this anymore, Wixoss will always be with us. And it's changed my life for such better. And if I never see you guys again, while I'll be sad, I'll be so happy that I got the opportunity to meet and give to me first place.
Have I called table 6 yet? All right. I think there's one more after that one, but I'm waiting until... You got them, yeah, just... All right, so I'm neat. Everyone's seen my face a bunch of times. You know, I guess former by now, or on the process of being the former head judge for the American GPs. You know, I've been in it for a while. I think since it started, I've been doing this. I don't regret it a single bit picking up the, you know, contacting and being everything I did to just get here. I do, you know, I've been playing this game for long enough that I just learned stuff, and from that I feel like I've done a good job, more or less, of getting people to play the game properly and be able to enjoy it to its fullest extent, always know what's right, what's wrong, and how to play it. So that's something I'm really happy about being able to do, and being able to support the game in a very, very direct manner. Participating and helping around, it's great. I love it. But no, I mean, it's a sad end to the English side of the game. I've met a lot of people. It's been really cool. And, you know, even if I was playing the Japanese version before, even if I'm going to be playing it afterwards, it's still a little sad to see, you know, this side and everything going. And, you know, thinking, hey, you know, chances are I'm not going to see many of these people again other than random card game events, or if they decide to show up in Japanese stuff.
Or if they bring a game back.
I want to believe that there is a way for us to have it that doesn't involve that much on their part, and that in that sense we'll get it. I mean, I'm always up for it. And if they want to hire me to do it, I'll cut that out. Yeah. YY Card World. Shout out. No, it's been super fun. I think we've had a great team working on it. We still have a great team working on it. We all care about the game, and that's crazy. I think.
And you'll be going to MS, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there at MS because self-control is transient. Good experiences are forever. So I'll be at MS supporting whoever wins here for sure. Maybe that is the real send-off as far as I'm concerned. And I mean, I was kind of hoping to see Hanayo win today. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you know, you never know. I'm pretty sad about the whole thing, but I think everyone I've met is so cool that it's gonna work out, and I'm still gonna be able to see and talk to some of these people online. So I'm not broken up, destroyed over it, but it is sad to see it go.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Look at this rich guy. I have 4 cards. He has like 7 billion.
One of the baseball goats of all time, David Ortiz.
Well, that was the very last English Wixoss GP. I'm just gonna go ahead and say thank you to all the selectors out there, all of them who made this game as, you know, long-lasting as it was for how much was stacked against it. I really appreciate all of those who went to the GPs, who played in them, who came up and talked to me about getting to learn the game from my 5-minute video. I always really enjoyed talking to you guys. Special thanks to all of you who have been part of the videos and allowed me to, you know, promote the game in this way. It's a shame that it didn't really, you know, promote it as much as I'd hoped, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I really do appreciate all of the people who put on the game, all the judges, and thank you guys so much for running all the events so well. If you're...
I'll continue to, collect Tama and maybe keep up hesitantly with the Japanese meta. Don't expect too much Wixoss stuff here, except for maybe some unboxings of Japanese sets that have Tama in them in the future, but I do hope that maybe you stick around for some of the other videos. And for those of you who are new, who might have, just learned that Wixoss was a thing, like a lot of people in the, RIP Wixoss video that I made, had no idea it had even come out in English. I hope maybe this, the other GP videos give you an idea of, how much fun and special TCG this was. Anyway, this is Tamanon. Thanks for everything, guys.
Thank you, Wixoss!
Hello, Selectors. This is the Hero Leaf, aka Hello Selectors on Instagram, aka Nick from San Diego, lead tournament organizer for the San Diego area. To everyone that was able to make it out to the San Diego area to play Wixoss, I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to our local tournament venue, Rare and Sleeveless. Shout out to FireDef from the JP Wixoss community. Your hospitality and guidance on my trip will never be forgotten. Shout out to our San Diego community lead, Axel, aka Play Under Night in Birth. We wouldn't be where we are without you. At the San Diego local, we're moving on to the WX24P1 format, so it's not so much a goodbye, but a welcome to the arts era. We hope to see you soon.
Hi, this is Effie.
And Z.
And we just really wanted to say we appreciate this game and this community and the love that we've had for it. We just really appreciate everything.
Thank you.
I'm grateful that Wixoss just existed. It instant clicked with me and reminded me why I like card games in the first place, and introduced me to people I wouldn't have met otherwise. In the end, you can always just play JP, which I strongly encourage online. But it's just these people in the going to like big events and stuff, like ceremonies and GPs that I'll remember the most. Like stuff like getting like all like my longtime friends together to try the game, to doing last minute testing at like the first GP against Adams, and then like having to DMB an hour before the event. To playing like Syrian Sash like after GP4 and realizing right before going to attack phase, like turn 2, that I have 13 cards in deck and need to make the dumbest decision ever of Chronos Bond key to downer in the open lane to prevent getting hit by like the nastiest Ymir clear of all time, and still being able to laugh at like that night after a GP4, and just like going to Denny's after like for breakfast and dinner at Florida. Like that's my Wixoss.
Hello, so I've been playing Wixoss since beginning of 2021, and I am kind of sad that it has to go away for the English side, but I do appreciate being able to meet all the people that I played along the way, the 2 GPs I went to in Texas, and the general fun I had. This is Takane. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tuktai, although some of you might know me better as Riss. Here to say my final goodbyes to English Wixoss. My favorite card game. The game that honestly got me to truly start caring about card games in the first place. From my attempts at building my own decks with the cards I love, to where I began and finished with the starter deck. And I am truly proud of going 2-4 in the Seattle GP with this thing. This game motivated me and dug itself deep into my creativity and love for every character and concept that it had to offer. So I truly thank you, Takaratomi, for all this that I have gotten over the years. And I wish I had more of a chance to embrace the English community. The few chances that I got were some of the best. And I hope that no matter where we all go, that this game will stay with us forever. Thank you to all my fellow selectors. I'll wish to see you all again.
Chair A here. Wixoss will always have a special place in my heart. There is no other game that drives me the way that Wixoss did, and in a lot of ways, it changed my life. I got to meet so many awesome people, do new things, and make great friends along the way. So thank you to everyone for playing and supporting this game and the community. So many people went above and beyond everyone's expectations. Our judges, Decross, Mayu's Room, OpenBataru, our YouTubers, everyone. Everyone was always trying to contribute in their own way. And even if English Wixoss is over, I'll still be around, ready for our next Bataru.
Hello, this is Wixoss Pataru, intern number 1. So this channel was actually a passion project to provide Wixoss gameplay mainly as a way for players to learn from it.
Hey, this is intern number 2. We are glad to have met various players along the way, and we hope that all of us will continue supporting Wixoss in the little ways that we can.
We also continue to do our part to upload more videos for the community. 07 English Wixoss.
7.
Hi all, Fatigued here, or Timothy. I just want to say my farewells to English Wixoss as the game has officially lived this cycle in the English side. I just wanted to give my overall thanks to the game, the community, and my gratitude for the game coming out. I got to meet amazing people throughout the community, both English and overseas. And honestly, lost for words. I don't have really much to say except for thanks for coming to English, and to all who are stopping their journey here with Wixoss or continuing their journey with the Japanese side of Wixoss, like I am. I hope to keep my bonds with everybody on both the English and overseas sides. But for now, bye.
Hey everyone, Starford here. I just want to say thank you to everyone in the Wixoss community for making this game such a fun space to be in. Met tons of new people and made tons of great friends in both the EN and JP community. It's just great to see how this silly card game can bring so many people together with different backgrounds. I'm also really happy about how a ton of people net decked the deck list I used to help win the GP or top the GP. The most infamous one is the mono white Tama deck with Uma Clear, which is just a really creative way to force a deck out, and it discards your opponent's hand after a Halesta Saber. I had a lot of people tell me that they played at locals and it won their shop events. On the other hand, I got a lot of angry people telling me that the deck is too strong and how they lost to it. Cool part was even seeing Shimizuki adopt the deck for a JP meta and just try to revitalize the deck during Distant format. I even see some people still play the deck just because it's just fun, even though the deck right now isn't that great. Definitely like my holy grail, and really happy the deck. Everyone likes the deck too. The second one is the AnimenzzzAs deck with the Ray Assist. Caught a lot of people off guard during GP Dallas. All my friends made 1st, 2nd, and 5th, all with the same list. Funny part was even seeing the reactions. Shocked a lot of JP players when they learned all 3 AnimenzzzAs lists in the top 8 were the same 40 card main deck, 12 card lyric deck. Someone even at an online tournament played the deck, and then it's just great seeing his reaction when he told me, oh, I just copied this list, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm the one that created it. Yeah, I even saw someone play in Seattle, and he told me, oh, the deck is fun, so, and it's good, so that's why I played it. I'm like, I'm still happy to hear people think that way about the deck. Yeah, and then lastly is the Remember Blue Archive deck that won the most recent GP Seattle with the Blue Knight Show. This was like my major contribution, the Blue Knight Show. Really helped push the deck over the top and get Kokaku the custom 0. So really happy someone in my testing group was able to take the 0. Yeah, and just one thing I wanted to show off was this Tama right here, signed by Wada, and in the back it's just all my friends that wrote their names on it. Really one of my prized possessions, even more than cereals and question marks. So yeah, just want to say thank you again to everyone in the community. It was great seeing everyone, and hope one day we could be back together when this game gets revitalized or something like that. All right, bye.
Hey Selectors, it's Hellfire here. Before I get into my little speech here, I want to thank Tomanon for having me in on this video. Wixoss English has been out for 4 years now? Yeah, 4 years now. And I gotta say, it's probably been the best 4 years of my life when it comes to card games in general. The community has been so amazing. You guys have been probably the best community ever for like judging events or just being who you are. Like, some of my fondest memories in the past 4 years have been with you guys. I want to thank every single one of you for playing and just being amazing, making judging these events a whole lot easier, especially with your support for Wixoss these past 4 years. But don't worry, Wixoss isn't going anywhere. I do plan to continue playing the Japanese side of the game and also running Japanese events in hopes that maybe, just maybe, we can continue keeping this Wixoss magic here over in North America and even Europe if possible. So once again, I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. There's so many of you guys that I want to shout out, but I just don't have the time for it. So thanks for being amazing. Thank you for supporting Wixoss, and I hope to continue seeing you play this game in the future.